Oh, good morning. It's being a little quiet. It's early Tuesday morning. Good morning. Having my morning coffee with everyone. Um, I'm sorry that I think it's been a week. Um, but to being honest, I've just been stuck in you know, I'm just really struggling financially, and I've been stuck in a little bit of a funk. Not feeling very productive or useful, feeling a little inadequate, and so I didn't want to come on here and complain, really. Um, so I'm not going to complain. Just going to be honest about, uh, you know, I have this strange thing. And I don't know. It's probably a me thing, but sometimes I get in this mindset. It's ego, and it's self pity and stuff. But I get in this mindset where you know I feel like I'm doing the right things and I'm being a good person, and I'm not causing anyone harm. And sometimes I have this delusional way of thinking, like as long as I'm just behaving like that everything's just going to work out. That my financial insecurities are going to go away. I'm going to find this amazing job that pays me more than I deserve to be making, so that my life is more comfortable. And it's just not the case. Although I am proud of myself for you know living a good life and a clean life and being good to the people that I love and that love me, it's not enough. You know, I have to do more. I just have to take more initiative and try to think outside the box. And but I just thought that I'd point that out. I don't know if anyone else has ever felt that way. Um, but yeah, I get stuck in this. You know, like I said, I explained it the best I could. Um, But and one of the things I saw some people comment like, "Where are you? I'm here," and it makes me. It's nice to see people kind of missing my videos, but I'm here. This week I'll do better. Excuse me. Um, Again, it's early Tuesday morning. I'm just getting up. This is what I look like when I wake up. Um, I got a really cool. I got a really cool um, email from Rachel on here, and it was like an appreciation video, and it was addressed not just to me but to Megan. Um, and I watched it, and it was awesome, and it was really sweet, and I thought it was really cool to be able to get to see you. You guys get to see me, but it was nice to see you. And I thought it was really great. And it was funny because she mentioned, how weird it is to sit there and talk to a camera. And yeah, I get it. But she asked some questions that I thought I could address. I don't know how in depth I'll address them, but one of the questions was, do do I plan on staying clean for the rest of my life? And the easy answer to that is yes. I mean yes, but I don't think about it in those terms because it would be a little overwhelming for me. The way that I've always done it is, and it's a very cliche thing that we talk about in the rooms, is it's the one day at a time thing, which actually comes. We kind of took that from a portion of the Sermon on the Mount from Jesus, and I don't know if a lot of people know that that's where it comes from, but that's where it stems from, and it might have come from somewhere before that. I don't know. Don't you know what I mean? So I look at being clean as like just not today. Like if I'm struggling, or if sometimes in my mind I'll be like, I'll get high tomorrow, or yeah, maybe next year. And then I just keep doing that. But I don't no, I don't really sit here and think, man, I'm going to be clean the rest of my life. And that's just too it's too overwhelming for me. But I had to do the same thing with gambling. When last Thanksgiving was the last time that I gambled, and I just had to I just had to say, okay, this Sunday I won't gamble on football. I'll gamble tomorrow on Monday Night Football. And then Monday came, and I'll be like, I won't gamble tonight. I'll wait till Thursday Night Football. And then when Thursday came, I'd be like, I'll just wait until Sunday Night Football. So I only had these small steps to take, like, just not today. We'll do it tomorrow. And then when tomorrow came, it's like, not today. We'll do it in a couple of days. That's the way that I need to approach it, because it's smaller bites. I can eat a meal, that type of meal I can consume in small bites and be more successful than not. Um, if that makes any sense. Another question that she asked was, do I socialize with people who do drink or use drugs, and what is that like? I do not um, intentionally hang out with people who are using drugs. Um, Me personally, marijuana is not a big deal. Like, I can hang out with people that are stoned. It's not a big deal to me, and it's legal in California, so it's a very common thing. Um, Megan is a normie. She can have a glass of wine and it doesn't ruin her life. Like, and I'm completely okay around that. We can go out to dinner and she can get wine, and we can go out with her friends and they can all have a drink, and I'm okay with that. Um, but as far as a drug use, I don't hang out with people that use drugs, just because there's no reason for me to do that. It would just be putting myself in a situation that, although I'm confident that nothing bad could happen, it just leaves a door open that doesn't need to be left ajar in my life. Um, another question was, she asked about sober activities and if they were important. And for me, especially when I first got clean, um, clean and sober activities were everything to me. Outside of meetings and stuff like that, it was everything. Recovery softball has been a huge part of my experience of being clean. Um, I always played baseball as a kid, so being able to get back into some form of baseball was amazing. And everyone that I play with is clean, and it just makes it easy. Everybody shows up. Everybody that goes to the tournaments are clean. Um, so there's everyone's there for the same reason. Some people are a lot more competitive than others, but when it boils down to it, everyone's there just to get another day clean, and it's a lot of fun. And not everybody's athletic, and not everybody um, wants to win. A lot of people just want to be there to experience healthy, competitive fun, clean. Um, Early on, we would go bowling a lot, going to the beach, going for hikes. I mean, for me, clean activities are huge, because I boredom is a big thing that I would use over. I would use because I was bored. So I have to early on. I really had to make sure I wasn't bored, but also doing productive things with people who are also looking to be productive. Um, the last question that she asked in the comments, these questions were in a comment that she left. How important are clean friends with other interests? And I think it has to do with the same thing we were just talking about. clean friends with other interests outside of drinking and partying and stuff is everything. Um, Whether you just go out for a meal. Um, so my good one of my best friends who I've mentioned on the channel because I went like 6 or 8 months without calling him. If anybody remembers that, me talking about that, he was just out here for a wedding. Our buddy Johnny, not the Johnny I interviewed, big tall Johnny. He's another Johnny. He got married on Saturday, so my buddy Ian flew out Friday. Me, Ian, my buddy Joey, and David Cap, we all went out to dinner in LA. And Joey brought his son, my nephew Lincoln, he's like 8 weeks old. He's still his little thing. Um, but it was just us four guys having dinner, just chatting and talking about life, and it was great, And then afterwards, me and Ian, I parked my Jeep next to him and just we chatted probably for about 45 minutes in the parking lot. And then the next day, I went and met him, and we went to our buddy's kid's birthday party. It was a 12-year-old's birthday party, and everyone there is clean. And that's just the way that it's just the way that I have to, or that I choose to live my life in order to be safe and productive and healthy and happy. But yeah, I have to go out of my way to make sure the people that I hang out with are clean. I can, like I said, I can, like family functions, like when I do have the luxury of going home for, let's say it's Christmas or Thanksgiving or whatever it might be, I can be around my family while they have beers and stuff like. But I don't come from like a big alcoholic or family like that. They can drink like normal people. There was like three of us in our family, um, me, Nikki, and Allie, and we lost Allie. But outside of the three of us, don't have a lot of people that struggle with drug use in my family. Um, and I've gone home and gone out to dinner with childhood friends, and they've had beers, and that's okay. I don't know if that's okay for everyone to be around that, but for me, that's okay. I don't really struggle. I don't really struggle with that. Luckily, I've also been clean. It's been 7 years. I wouldn't do that year one. I didn't do those type of things. Probably the first 2 years, I didn't do that. Um, but today is very different. Today, I'm pretty confident in who I am and what I want out of life. And in order to get any semblance of what I want, I have to be clean. Um, this week, God, I'm hoping, I can't say for sure, but this week I'm hoping to do at least one interview. Maybe I can get two done. Um, Today's Tuesday morning. I'll have another video out Friday, and Sunday I'll go live. I'll put that up there. We'll have some fun together. Maybe midweek I'll see if I can get an interview in that I can post. But I'm 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 back, and a name for this channel is coming with the logo and stuff, so we can kind of get official. Um, I saw a lot of people had mentioned, hey, you need to check out Soft White Underbelly. This kid Seth, this man Seth, and I watched it. A couple people told me that I should check it out, and I watched it, and it was amazing. Soft White Underbelly, Seth. It's within the last week. It's a current one. Hutch actually did another one too, but Seth, um, Seth, if you see this, I would love to sit down and chat with you. If anybody knows how to reach out to him, I would love to reach out to him. It was such a well. Some of the things that he talked about in his, I didn't really know how to put into words when I did my Soft White Underbelly interview, and it was just it was just really nice to watch. It was for me, having gone through similar things. It was very some of it was kind of tough because a lot of it rang true to me, and I experienced a lot of the same things and a lot of the same um, a lot of the same things bother me still that he talks about, like certain smells or certain feelings of things touching me. Um, but he does an amazing job describing thoughts and feelings and actions. Um, for sure did a better job than I did in my interview. Um, but yeah, I would really love to sit down with him and chat. It would be amazing, and I'll work on that. See if I can make that happen for you guys. I think you guys will love him. Having said that, I don't want to. Excuse me. I don't want to take up too much of your morning. I just wanted to have some coffee with you, let you know that I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. Solo Sinner, I love you, dude. Thank you so much for everything that you're doing for me. Brian, love the emails. Everyone that's emailing me, I'll get back to you. Life's been a little hectic. I'm trying to figure out my finances. I'm trying to figure out work. Um, I mean, it's tough. And I'm 40 now. And to be 40 years old and not know, um, how you're going to pay your cell phone bill is not a good feeling as a man, as an adult. And so I have to figure these things out. And when I'm in that, I'm not, the first thing on my mind isn't, well, let me sit down and try and make a honest motivational video for YouTube. Like I can't. So I figured I'd come on and be honest. Um, but I love everyone here. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for reaching out. Leave some questions if you guys need something, got something on your mind. Doesn't have to be about me. It could be about life in general. Thank you so much, and I miss you guys and everyone that has, it hasn't been thousands of people, but there has been more than I thought people that have donated to me on PayPal in the past. It's so helpful. Thank you so much, and I will get the PO box information for you guys. I'm working on that as well. Again, I have to bring this with me. When I went, I didn't know my passport. Haven't been able to make it back yet, but I'll go. And hope you guys have a great start to your week. Go Patriots. And I love you guys. I'll see you soon.